If you were born between December 18th and 24th, you didn't just stumble into existence, you were orchestrated into being. The universe does not make mistakes, and your birth during this sacred threshold was no accident. You stand at the crossroads of Sagittarius's boundless vision and Capricorn's unshakable mastery, a rare alchemy that makes you both a dreamer and a builder. This cusp isn't just a transition, it's a portal. While others are firmly rooted in one sign, you exist in the liminal space where fire meets earth, where prophecy meets pragmatism. This is why you've always felt like you were standing with one foot in this world and one in something more. Sagittarius gifts you with divine restlessness, the kind that makes you question everything, that sends you searching for meaning in places others wouldn't dare to look. Capricorn tempers that fire with discipline, ensuring your visions don't just stay as dreams, but become real. You are the bridge between the mystic and the manifester. The universe didn't place you here to blend in. It placed you here to translate the ethereal into the tangible. Let's be real. Your childhood wasn't normal, and that's because it wasn't meant to be. Your family was your first initiation, a carefully chosen crucible to forge your gifts. Did you always know things you shouldn't? That wasn't coincidence. It was your intuition, sharp as a blade, cutting through illusions. Did you feel like the old soul in the room, even as a child? That's because you were. You arrived here already carrying wisdom. Were you the truth teller, the one who spoke uncomfortable realities no one else dared to voice? Or were you the watcher, silently absorbing the unspoken dynamics around you? Either way, you weren't just living in your family, you were studying them. Now, as an adult, you're rewriting the script. You don't just accept relationships, you curate them, choosing only those who can meet the depth you demand. You're guided by two cosmic titans, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, and Saturn, the lord of discipline. Together, they don't just shape your destiny, they test it. When Jupiter blesses you, doors fly open, but only if you're bold enough to walk through them. When Saturn tests you, the lessons are hard, but the strength you gain is unbreakable. And then there's the moon, your emotional compass. Wherever she sits in your chart, she reveals how to balance your prophetic intensity with the tenderness you also carry. Because yes, beneath all that wisdom, you feel deeply, even if you don't always show it. Let's be honest, you don't do surface. Your love life is either a soul-igniting partnership that feels written in the stars, or a lesson in detachment that leaves you colder than a winter sky. You don't just want a lover, you want a co-conspirator in destiny. Someone who can sit with you in silence and understand the unspoken, challenge you not out of pettiness, but because they see your potential and hold space for your visions and your fears. But here's the truth about love on the cusp of prophecy. Your relationships are never just relationships, they're assignments. The people you attract are mirrors, teachers, and sometimes tests. They show you where you still doubt your own magic, where you need to set boundaries, and where you're being called to love more fearlessly. You've been hurt before, not because you chose wrong, but because you love wrong in a world that prefers things easy. But when you find the one who matches your depth, the universe itself leans in to watch what you'll create together. Friendship? You don't collect people, you recognize souls. Your circle is small but powerful. You keep the philosopher, the one who debates life's mysteries with you at 3 a.m., the grounder, the friend who reminds you to eat when you're lost in thought, and the mystic, the one who never dismisses your intuition as just your imagination. And you've learned, sometimes painfully, to release those who ask you to make yourself smaller, mistake your depth for drama, or can't respect your need to disappear and recharge. You weren't born to just exist. You were born to transform. Every relationship, every challenge, every moment of doubt, It's all part of the alchemy that turns your wisdom into legacy. So tell me, will you keep dismissing your visions as coincidence? Or will you finally trust that the universe speaks through you? The world doesn't need more bystanders. It needs prophets who act. And that is exactly what you are. The question isn't if you'll rise to your calling. The question is, when?